Type Amazon FBA into YouTube right now and you'll get two kinds of videos. Half of them are screaming that it's the easiest money you'll ever make, and the other half are telling you that it's dead, oversaturated, game over, you missed it. So let me give you the boring, honest version from someone who actually has skin in the game right now. I sold a brand last year and I started a brand new one this year, just 6 months ago from scratch with a new partner. So I'm not guessing whether FBA works in 2026. I'm actively doing it as we speak. So let's talk about it. Quick intro if we haven't met. I'm Dave and I've been selling private label on Amazon since 2017. And I've also coached over 600 sellers, and I'm back building a new brand right now. And I'll put my verdict right at the top. So if that's all you came for, you can get on with your day. Amazon FBA is not dead, but the version that was, the throw up a random product and slap your label on it and get rich by Christmas, that one is dead. And honestly, good riddance. What's alive and what's doing better than ever is the discipline version, the one that I teach and the one that I'm running right now. Let me show you what's actually changed, the stuff that's genuinely harder now, and then I'll prove the model still works with my own numbers. Let's get into it. Now, I'm not going to pretend that it's 2017 because it's not. 4 things are genuinely harder, and I'd rather you find them out for me than finding out the expensive way. Number 1, you pay to play now. When I started, you could almost coast onto page 1 just by existing. That is gone. Today, you're paying for visibility from day 1 because advertising isn't a later thing now. It's actually the cost of entry. And that scares quite a few people off, quite frankly. And here's the reframe. That's actually good for you. Every seller who refuses to learn how ads work just took themselves right out of your competition. Now the bar is, are you willing to learn this? And honestly, most aren't. Number 2, there is more competition, but not where you think. Yes, there are way more sellers than there were in 2017, but here's the nuance that nobody gives you. Almost all of that competition is crowding into the same big obvious products, aka the oak trees. The stuff that looks exciting on a "this product did 100K a month" video. But the small, boring markets, what I call seeds, not trees, are as wide open as they've ever been. Now, saturation is a real problem if you're chasing what everyone else is chasing. It's basically a non-issue if you're willing to do actual research and go where the crowd isn't going. The opportunity didn't shrink, it just moved away from the obvious. Number 3, the sourcing math is tighter. When I started, your cost of goods was a little more forgiving. You could be a little sloppy on your numbers and still come out fine. But that's not always true anymore. Between shipping, FBA fees, PPC, the math from your supplier to your bank account can be a little tighter than it used to be. But what that actually means for you is simple. You can't just wing your margins. You have to know your numbers cold before you place an order. The sellers who pencil it all out, landed costs, fees, ad spend, those are the ones that survive. It's the ones who guess who gets squeezed, and that's it. It's not a reason to quit, it's just a reason to do the homework. Number 4, AI changed the game in your favor. And the biggest change of all, and this is the part that I'm genuinely excited about, is AI. The research and analysis that used to eat hours of my life, reading through hundreds of customer reviews to find out what people actually hate about the products out there, or sizing up whether a market's worth entering, a lot of that grunt work can be done now in a fraction of the time. But I want to be careful here because AI does not replace the judgment. It won't tell you which product to build, but it collapses the boring, slow part. The sellers who learn how to fold AI into their research, their market analysis, their product improvements, they've got an edge over the 2017 version of me that would have killed for that. I actually got so deep into it over the last year that I ended up building my own tool around it. But that's a story for another video. Okay, so it is a little harder. So why am I still here? And why did I start a brand new brand this year instead of just riding off into the sunset? Because for a normal person who just wants to build something real, I still have not found a better starting point. You're not building an audience from zero and praying. You're putting your products in front of the millions of customers who are already on Amazon shopping with their wallets out. You can start small, you can do it on the side, and you don't need to invent anything. You just need to do the boring work better than the person next to you. And I don't want you to just take my word for it, so let me put my money where my mouth is. The brand that I just started 6 months ago with my partner, cold start in 2026 after every single headwind that I just described, is doing roughly $25,000 a month in revenue and around $8,000 a month in profit with one product. And that started just 3 months in. If Amazon FBA were dead, that brand would not exist. That's not a 2017 case study that I'm dusting off. That's this year playing by all the new rules. The model works, it just doesn't work for free and it doesn't work fast. Now let me save some of you a lot of money because not everyone should start this. If you need cash this month, this is not it. Your money is going to get tied up in inventory for a while before it comes back with a return. If you're not willing to learn your numbers or learn how ads work, don't bother, because you'll just fund Amazon's ad business and quit. And if you're looking for passive income, this is a business, not a slot machine. It pays you for building it well. But if you're willing to treat this like a real business, start small and stay in the room long enough to get good at it, then no, you did not miss it. You're not too late, and the door is still wide open. It's just the disciplined people walking through it now. So if that's you and you're willing to do this the real way, don't do it alone, because I run a free community called Grow with FBA, where I break this stuff down and you can ask me real questions directly. I'm an open book and I read the posts. And don't forget to subscribe, because in the next video, I'm gonna show you the part that actually matters most in 2026. And that's exactly how I vet a market before I invest a single dollar. My full system check on screen on a real product. I will see you there.